Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're here for another top 5 series, and we're going to talk about one of my favorite type of products at the moment, and that's blushes. I have found in the last several years that my blush collection has grown exponentially. I only have 2 cheeks and I only wear one blush at a time, but for some reason I have been all about the blushes and I've really been wanting to try a ton of them. So I have some thoughts for you. I picked out 5 of my favorites, and while I felt like there was one brand I could have just picked multiple shades from, and we'll talk about that, I did pick 5 blushes from 5 different brands. So if that's what you want to see, if you are into blushes, stay tuned. But first, if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you'd like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the K Bella fam. But why don't we go ahead and talk about blushes. Okay, so let's first talk about the oldest but newest blush to me. And I'm saying that because I owned this blush a while ago, used it, loved it, decluttered it, and wanted it back in my collection. And I'm talking about the Benefit Boxed Blush in Rocketeur, and I feel like they might have discontinued this one. So this one, I had it several years ago, like when it first came out, used it a ton. You couldn't even see the rock on it anymore. I loved it because it gave me a nice sheen, and it was like the perfect mauve-y type of shade. Now, I don't remember there being a gold overlay there. I mean, it's been years since I've used this, but this one has a gold overlay. I have yet to use it. It looks like there's no overlay on the rock, but there's a gold overlay around it. When I decided that I wanted to repurchase this and I wanted it back in my collection, I looked everywhere for it. It wasn't on Ulta, it wasn't on Sephora. I got this one on Saks Fifth Avenue, so that's why I feel like maybe Benefit was phasing it out. So I snagged this one before it got phased out. So that's why I'm saying it's the oldest but the newest, because I had this one before the other blushes that I'm going to talk about, but not this specific box. I don't know if you can get your hands on this any longer, but if you can, I loved this. I thought it was a great go-to shade. It does give you a sheen. I don't remember there being any specks of glitter or chunks of glitter, but like I said, I haven't used this specific one yet, but I loved it enough to repurchase it and to purchase it quickly when I thought it was going out of stock. Another blush that's been in my collection for a while, and I don't give it enough love, but it's still one of my favorites. It's this one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is in her iconic shade Pillow Talk. I love this one. This one, again, gives me more of a sheen. I do have dry skin, so I really enjoy a blush that is going to give me a sheen. I like my matte blushes too, but even though I go in with highlighter, I still like my skin to look healthy and glowy. This one here, you're not going to have any chunks of glitter, but it's still going to give you a sheen. You do have the deeper shade and the lighter shade. I just swirl mine together. Again, this is like a beautiful mauve shade. You don't have to worry about what your eye look is or your lip color is. It's not going to clash, and it's perfect for every day. Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit pricey, but I do really love this saucer right here. I don't really think any of these blushes are super affordable, but the most affordable, I believe, out of all of these is by Buxom. And this is the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in the shade Seychelles. That's a tongue twister. Say it really fast. I got this one actually at Ulta during a 21 Days of Beauty sale. So definitely keep your eyes peeled, because I've seen this blush go on sale, or the Buxom blushes go on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty a couple times. So I actually got this for like 11 something. I think it might be $21 or $22. I feel like it doesn't look like much in the pan, but this one packs a punch. You get a ton of pigment right off the bat. Again, no chunks of glitter. I'm not into glitter. I don't want glitter all over my face, but it gives you a nice sheen. It's a nice mauve shade. Those are my tones. You're going to see a pattern here, but it definitely makes my skin look healthy and glowing and radiant, and that's really what I'm looking for in a blush. One of my newer blushes that became a very fast favorite, it's also very expensive, it is the blush by Gucci. This is the Blush de Beauté in 05 Rosy Beige. Now this one is a matte, but I don't find it to be a flat matte. Like, it doesn't make me look dull or dead. My skin still looks radiant even though this is a matte blush. I really love the shade and the tone. This one again is a mauve shade, but this one packs a punch also. Someone commented on one of my videos and said that they felt like this didn't wear well on them, but I'm very fair, as you can see, like the color of paper. So I didn't have a problem with this. It was very pigmented. I just went in with my Sigma angled brush. I dipped it in, patted it on the cheeks, and I had no problem with pigmentation. It lasted all day. A little bit went a long way, and it just is like a beautiful everyday mauve shade. This is one where I was using it every single day after purchasing it, which isn't a bad thing because it's expensive. It's like $60, but I literally had to tell myself, Kelly, put this to the side, stop using it, take a break, even though I love it so much. Now the last blush that I'm going to talk about, I am going to share my favorite shade, but this is the one where I probably could have picked like 5 blushes just from this line alone, and it is the Pat McGrath blushes. Now the specific blush that I'm going to share with you is this one right here in Divine Rose, but I also love this one right here in Desert Orchid. I have the new holiday one that came out with the most recent Christmas collection. I purchased that one. I really love that one. I also have, oh gosh, now I can't think of it. I had to pull it out. I also have Nymphette here. I just really enjoy this formula. Oh gosh, it can be a little bit hard to open. This one is Nymphette right here, but I really do enjoy these blushes. I think the pigmentation is great. The formula is beautiful. It's nice and comfortable on the cheeks. You have some that have more of a sheen, some are a flat matte. They definitely pack a punch. You have great pigmentation. Divine Rose is my favorite, again, just because it's a mauve shade and it goes with everything, but don't let this one fool you. This Desert Orchid shade packs a punch. It's a beautiful nude shade. Again, it goes with a variety of colors, a variety of eye looks, a variety of lip looks, and I just think overall the formula is amazing. This is probably, if I had to pick a like a top favorite, I would say the Pat McGrath blushes probably are my top favorite. They're the ones that I have the most from. I have this palette here, and then I do have Nymphette, and I have the holiday one in my bathroom, which is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It's just a beautiful formula. It's very comfortable. The packaging is stunning. Pat McGrath quality. It's a favorite. But that is going to do it for this video. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. What is your favorite blush of the moment or favorite blushes of the moment? I would love to hear your picks. Also, if you're a Pat McGrath fan, let me know your favorite shade. I want to hear. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned because we have more from the top 5 coming up. Let me know what you want to see next week. I still have lip products to talk about. We can talk about eyeshadows. Let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed before you go. That way I can see you in the next one.